Hello everybody, welcome back to Yenes Cake Tips. Thank you so much for joining me again. I always prefer to produce my own basic ingredients as much as I can, as much as possible, as homemade. It just adds an emotional value to my product and a bit of pride. And also, like I can say, a talking point. For example, if you have a product on the table presenting to your friends or to your customers, you talk about something that you have done it yourself instead of buying from the shops or from suppliers. It's just people emotionally prepared to taste the difference. So that makes so much difference about understanding of the product. I can do, for example, my own orange and lemon peels with fresh skin for my fruit cake during Christmas time. How I do that, I just give some cakes to the people who produce fruit juice, and then they have tons of fruit skin already, orange skin ready. So I just get them a big couple of big bags and then cure them. Like you boil them first, you get rid of the bitterness, cure them with the sugar, and then cook them next day into small pieces. And then we add this one into a large amount into our fruit cake. It becomes so special and so much understood by the customers that there's a special taste. All right. I do my own mascarpone, for example, if I have to make tiramisu. And if I have to use any kind of yogurt for any cake or any desserts, I will do it definitely my own. It is simple and economical. This is my video today, how to make yogurt and strain, you can also call dripped, maybe is better word, to firmer consistency for other uses. Yogurt making is about controlling temperature in the right amount, right length, in the right place, in the right container. So that is what we're going to do today. So let me go through what I need to do this. For the incubation period, we need to have some sort of situation to keep the temperature long enough to get the regulation is done. All right. So I have here cooling box. So this is something that everybody will have at home. Some recipes say that you can use a yogurt maker, of course, and then you can use, of course, that special pots that electronically you can read digitally the temperature, and you can control the time of temperature at the same time. And then you can use the oven in the right temperature also. But this is something simple. I also use a big towel to protect the box after it's done, even prolong the heat without sort of losing for the right time. I have a scale here to weigh the ingredients. You may find the recipes that use 3 spoons this, 2 spoons this, but spoon to spoon is different. So I will still use the spoon to carry my instant milk powder, instant full cream milk powder from here to the scale, but I will use that only for transportation, not for weighing. All right. So I have a here thermometer control device, which is infrared, instantaneous. So when there's a point somewhere, I can see right away how many degrees is it. That's very useful. If you are in the cooking or baking business, you must have one at home. All right. So I have here Pyrex jug to get the milk done in the microwave in the right temperature. You can also use, of course, stove with the other pot, but this is quite practical. I will just use the microwave. Whisk. I have another container here for cooling purpose. We will use some water and ice inside there. And I have here store-bought yogurt as a culture. Make sure that when you're buying yogurt, it is written on top on the label, live culture being used. All right, that's very important. Not to use that something with additive in it, like colors and flavors and fruits and sugar, etc. So no preservative also at the same time. Just a plain yogurt. Greek or Turkish will be good, and with the live culture being used. Full cream milk, UHT. UHT is okay. And then we have also here set up that a sieve and then piece of square cloth, can be also round, of course. Sort of like a see-through, and then very fine. It will drip the yogurt all the way out and underneath, and then we're just going to get the firmer yogurt after that. So let's start doing it. What kind of milk we have to use? So if you have milk from the cow, so directly from the just fresh milk, which full body and full fat amount inside, you will have the really good yogurt. But we don't have that, because in Australia especially, you cannot buy this raw milk from anywhere. It is prohibited. I'm sure in many other countries will say because of the safety reasons, for food safe reasons. So that's why I will use full cream milk, but modified this one a little bit to make it much more richer. So how I do that? I use instant full cream milk powder just in addition. All right. So I have a 1 liter container here. I will take 850 gram milk to have the cover additions to the liter later on. All right. So let's take this one. I will measure 850 gram. It's very similar to a liter. Doesn't matter. Okay, 850 gram. All right. So I like to take 3 full spoons, but I measure that 30 grams. All right. Zero this. 1. Okay, two like this. It's 30 grams. All right. If you make it probably like that, maybe 3 of them. So that's why I'm saying that measuring with the weigh is much better. All right. So 30 gram instant full cream milk powder makes the milk richer degree that what we're looking for. All right. So we mix this. Because of the instant milk powder, it will melt right away into that. So we will bring this milk and milk powder mixture heating up to 82 degrees at least and above. So what does it do? We will kill the bacteria actually competing with the live culture in the actual yogurt. So make sure that aggregation will be nice and easy for this guy. All right, that's why we do that. Okay. So I'm going to give a minute first and then check the temperature and then continue doing that a couple of times till I reach about 85 degrees at least. So after 4 minutes of microwaving, it becomes 58.8, 59 degrees. So I will continue to heat up this one to a few more minutes to 85 degrees. So it's end up about 8 minutes. So some experts say that slowly heating the milk at this stage will be better result. But if you wish to do it like 3 to 4 minutes first, you will get around maybe 50 degrees on that one. After that, you go minute by minute. So as long as you hit 85 degrees, you will be fine. So this is already, I take it out about a minute ago. So it should be a bit less than 80. At the moment, it's already 67 degrees. All right. But when I take it out from the microwave, it was 85 point something. All right. So our aim now to bring this mixture to between 43 to 46 degree. So if it's more than 46 degree, that's the time of we put the culture inside. So if we don't wait enough and then become like a, let's say 50 degrees, we add the culture inside, you will kill the bacteria which has to get active in the right temperature. So this is thermophilic mixture, thermophilic culture. It needs the heat to activate. So more than 46 degrees will kill the bacteria inside, the good bacteria inside, to avoid the aggregation. If it's less than 43 degrees, it's not going to get alive. So it's not going to be hot enough to activate itself. So that's why you can leave this one now in the room temperature, slowly, time to time mixing, cooling down to the right degree, or we just put some little bit of like a ice water here and cool it down quickly. But I will take my time. What I do now, I'm going to prepare my setup. I will leave this one over here. Doesn't matter how long it takes. So if it's not catching up the time, I will put some cold water inside here. So what we're doing here, like this, take my towel, put it here, like that, put my thing over here, like this. Top camera can see, I believe, what I'm doing. That's right. All right, so we will put this one here. I like to put so much water inside here. It's about, let's say about 45 degrees. I like to fill up this one with the water with 45 degrees. It will come right around here, a bit lower than the rim, all right? So I will go to kitchen now, the kitchen, and then prepare my hot water and come back. I also bring some ice to continue the process. Okay, I pour some hot water inside here. So it is still about 60 degrees. We have to bring down to 45 to 47 degrees. And this one is still about 46.6. We're almost there, 47. So let's put it inside here. We don't need the ice, just cool it down a little bit more. All right. Just put few. So I'm looking for 45 degrees, right? 53. I'm also stand by with some cold water to add over here to regulate it right away to the right degrees. 51. Measure one more time. 47. Almost there. 45.3. I'll take it out. %5 culture should be enough. I use 10% just to make sure. All right, just make it 0 here. All right, that has to be room temperature. So 850 grams, so 85 gram I put in. 60, 75, 85. All right. Now, give a good mix. That's done. Pour it inside here. Perfect. Now, the trick is to keep this temperature in quiet, non-movement area for about 8 hours. So we're going to create that environment here. That is still quite hot. So it's about 59 degrees. So I'm just adding some more water inside here, cold water. Use that one. 59. Seven. That's right. So this one goes inside here. It's just all right, you know, just about the rim. And then you keep it open and close that. All right. And do this. And do this. So let him sleep for about 8 hours. So egulation will start right away. It will take about 3 hours to get the sort of like settings. After that, we have to continue to 8 hours because we want to get a bit more tart, a bit more sort of like a lactic taste. That's why it's the 3 hours first egulation. The rest of the time will be creating a taste for like a lactic and the sort of the tart texture. So I'm going to clean up now and I will bring you another yogurt, which I did exactly the same way last night till this morning. So I'll show you that without losing much time for this. So once we put that yogurt container inside the thing, as I said, in the first 3 hours is the coagulation time. I said, I think just before egulation, it should be coagulation. So that is it's possible to move straight away on the side, but when the coagulation starts, I'm not going to touch anymore. This will stay till tomorrow morning here, all right? So that is the one. Last night I did. This morning take it out. It was beautifully done. And after that I kept it in the fridge for about next 5 hours. So that is the result. Look at that. That's beautiful yogurt. It's nice and firm. That is the one that I did exactly the same way last night. All right. So I like to place this one over here now, like that. Let's see how it is. Nice and secure. That's it. All right. It just coincidentally fit exactly inside here. All right. Now carefully take this out, put it inside here. Beautiful. So that will drip all the way out, and it will remain nice and firm yogurt, drip yogurt behind. All right. So this one we will do it till tomorrow in here. Well, as long as necessary. That if you feel like tomorrow morning is not hardened yet, so you can continue to keep it there in the fridge till it becomes like nice and firm. All right. So we have done our homemade yogurt, and we also are straining now for a firmer consistency. If you ask me what I'm going to do with this kind of thing, let me tell you a few examples. For example, you can, after this happened, you can use this as a kind of, as it is, as a spread. That you can put it on the toasted bread, put some chives or some sort of like or spices on it or something. It will be beautiful instead of butter. All right. So produced dips with this drip yogurt is much better than the normal yogurt, because the vegetables we use into dips, like a grated carrot, carrot, like a toasted carrot, and then like a beetroot, grated beetroot, or the cucumber cubes that has got its own water content. So if you mix with the normal yogurt, it will become much more sloppy, much more juicy. That's not going to be right. But if you use this yogurt with the vegetables, it will be just nice and creamy for dips and beautiful. So with this drip yogurt, after this happened, I'm going to do a beautiful yogurt cream cake, and I will show you this cake with another tutorial. So I don't want to say goodbye now. I will wait till tomorrow. I'm going to show you the result of this and the result of this at the same time, so we can say goodbye after that. This is next morning. The time passed more than 8 hours here. We're going to open and see this one very soon. So let me just go through one more time, very simple sort of like a way. You have to take the 850 gram UHT milk, bring to the over 82 degrees to kill the bacteria. And after that, lower the temperature between 43 to 46 degrees, not less than 43, not more than 46. And after that, add a 10% amount of the whole milk, the live culture produced yogurt, which can be purchased from the store, and then place the container in the incubator and make sure that the inside environment is about 45 degrees. We achieve that with the warm water. And after that, pack with a towel so the heat can remain longer time. And after that, after 8 hours, 3 hours of undisturbed, and then after that, just still be careful, and then don't just move left and right. And after that, when we take the yogurt out, let's take this one out and see how it looks like. All right. I'm just acting. Actually, I open up before and then I just open up again for you. So yogurt, beautiful, is nice and set. All right. See, I can see that like a little bit wobbly, beautiful. So what we do just now, we don't disturb that. We just close the lid here and then put in the fridge. Then we have a wonderful yogurt. I will just take this one out of the fridge tomorrow morning to consume. All right. So that is fine. That was inside. For a straining yogurt, as you remember yesterday, we have put this on the water everywhere. We have placed this one in the startup setup. This is something new for you. So what has happened that when I pack this on the strainer, I can see from the glass the dripping starts right away. So when the dripping stops after sometimes, I like to have it with more consistency. I place something on top like this with a bit of water inside. So quite a weight, about maybe half a kilo or here. And then dripping continue and then becomes like really, really firm. So if you don't want to make it that consistency, you can just leave it without that weight, will be all right. So, okay, let's see. The whole cloth is like soaked with the whey. Look at this, that's beautiful. Just like a cheese. This is like really intense taste of a yogurt. So that's look like this. Look at that. It's like really, really nice. So I think we have achieved what we're looking for. So on the next video, you will see I'm doing a cake with this yogurt concentrate, and then it will be a beautiful strawberry yogurt cream cake. So that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. God bless you all. Until to my next video. Bye for now.